Nancy, there is nothing to talk about. I tried to talk to you the other day, but you wouldn't listen to me.
Terry, look, do you mind if I sit down? I've just got a terrible headache. Vicky got out of jail this morning, and she's coming home, and she's just taking everything out on me. She's going berserk. She's taken all of my clothes and everything and just flung it out in the hallway. Now, I just can't leave it there. Someone may steal it.
Don't you have any place to take them?
No, I don't have anywhere to live now. I don't even have any money because, you know, this bad business advice I was given. I just cannot take any more, Terry. I feel like death has got to be a lot better than this.
If I responded, you'd say I was preaching at you. And I don't want to do that any more than you want to hear it.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Are you asking me to help you?
Yes.
Daddy, look, this is something from the Chesterfield Clinic. You know about this?
What?
It's an opening, a grand opening of the Chesterfield Free Clinic today to raise some money.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's already called me about it.
Oh, so are you planning on going?
Miriam, if I went to every philanthropic event that I was invited to, I'd be in the poorhouse.
Daddy, this is different. You know this is different. This is Ben Martin's clinic where Ione works. And you know how special that is.
The only thing special about that is its a ridiculous location.
Okay, so Chesterfield, of all places, needs a service like this then, right?
What Chesterfield needs is a bulldozer. It's a vicious ghetto, and I, for one, will not help fund any misguided efforts to save it.
Daddy, those are real human beings down there, and they're suffering. They need someone to
What do
help.
you need, Mrs. Lucas?
I was wondering if either of you would like coffee.
Oh, yes, excellent. And I'm sorry I was so abrupt.
Oh, no harm done. And you, Mrs. Mason?
Yes, please. Daddy, I know I'm asking you to part with your money and not mine, but in fact, I'm going to help as well, because Dr. Martin and Dr. Phillip, they're both very dedicated and level-headed physicians.
They certainly aren't level-headed businessmen.
Well, all charitable organizations have to depend on contributions.
Of course they do, but the smart ones seek government assistance. And the good doctors are too proud to ask Uncle Sam, I hear.
No, that is only because the government is putting some sort of stipulation on the type of service they have to offer.
Mim, I do too. But if they're planning to hit me as a contributor, I say they ought to hit the government first. I'm a taxpayer, and if they choose to turn away my gift in the form of taxes, then that's just their tough luck. Do I make myself clear?
Oh, yes, indeed.
You know, Mim, I have denied you very little in your lifetime, but this is one thing I feel very strongly about.
But you didn't think twice about spending all that money on the video equipment for Eric, did you?
Mim, Eric is my grandson, not two do-gooders who are trying to save the world.
Daddy, he is my son too, but I wonder, if he were just a poor patient out there in some little clinic, what would you do about him then? I mean, if he weren't a carpenter.
You know, Mim, that kind of speculation is both irrational and irrelevant. Miriam wants to save Chesterfield, Mrs. Lucas. She seems to have forgotten that it was the good people of Chesterfield who were responsible for her kidnapping and causing us no end of agony, both for her and us, for a couple of months.
Eric!
Oh, thank you.
Eric?
Mim, your coffee's ready. Oh, this looks delicious, Mrs. Lucas.
Thank you.
If you want my help, You're going to have to listen to me. Nancy, I have tried time and time again to overlook your malicious attitude. I have tried to help you countless times, but I'm through trying, Nancy. Now, if you want my help, you're going to have to convince me that you intend to change.
Where do you get off pointing a finger at me? Why don't you point at yourself for a change? What, are you so perfect?
No. But I know about repentance. And the sooner you learn about it, the sooner you're going to find somebody who can give you some help of some kind.
All right. Look, I admit I have not been the best sister in the world, okay? But, you know, I'm trying. I'll change. Just tell all your friends and your relatives, tell them that Nancy is changing, right? That whatever they say, that I'll just do anything. I mean, I'll kiss their feet if you want me to, okay?
I can't help you.
Well, what do you want me to do, for Pete's sake? I need a place to stay tonight.
Go to the police and admit what you did.
No, you're just playing games with me. You just want to give me a runaround
No,
here.
not this time, Nancy. This is for real.
Well, look, I don't need it. I don't need a lousy place to stay with you and your hypocrites.
Well, it's better than no place at all.
You know, I know all you guys, you're all alike. You eat, you sleep, you breathe this sort of holier-than-thou Christian stuff. But yet the moment someone comes to you and wants something, oh, well, then that's a different story. Then you show your true colors.
I guess you'll never change, will you?
Well, I'm not changing to suit you or anyone else. Okay? I don't need your lousy place. Not especially with a bunch of hypocrites.
Then suit yourself.
Good. I will.
Well, I suppose I should tell you now that I've invited Babs Farley over this afternoon.
Oh,
Now, Daddy, please, be courteous. Be nice to her. Eric likes her. He thinks she's very funny.
by any chance, did you hint to him how she earns a living?
Don't. Daddy, don't. I mean, Babs doesn't like her past any more than you do. She's left it, though. I wish you would just stop bringing it up all the time. And I mean, when are you going to accept her anyway? She is one of my very best friends, besides being Harold Webster's secretary, so I think that if you plan on avoiding her, you're just going to have to avoid all of us.
And when is she coming?
I'll get it.
That may be her now.
You know, Mim, your immaturity just astounds me.
Daddy, please. Be nice, be nice. We'll try not to bother you, all right? Be
Oh, woo, it's hot out there. Have you been out there yet?
Really, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Eric, come on down, honey. And you come on in. Come here. I don't suppose you'd like any hot coffee.
No, thank you. Oh, here comes Pac-Man.
Babs, Pac-Man's on your tail.
Wait a minute. Congratulations, though. At least you branched him away from that magic screen of video. Wait a minute.
All right.
Wait.
Hold it.
What for?
For this. Zap! Gotcha, Pac-Man, with my magic ray gun.
No fair.
Eric, darling, maybe Grandfather would prefer that we go play upstairs.
Come with us, Grandfather. I've invented a new game.
No, not now. Maybe later this evening.
What if it gets erased?
Oh, shh, let's be quiet. Now, Eric,
Eric.
let's come on.
Eric, why don't we let your mother and her friend have a little visit? Let's the two of us go out and get some ice cream. I'll even let you steer the car.
No, I think I should show Babs my computer. She might not be here when we get back.
Well, I'll just have to go by myself then.
Oh, come on, Daddy, really.
Last chance, Eric.
I'd rather stay here, I think.
Well, that's your privilege.
Eric, don't worry. It's okay. Your grandfather just needs to get away for a while.
Yeah. Come on, Pac-Man.
But you think Nancy forged that soil report?
Almost everyone does, but no one can prove it. Not even the handwriting experts.
It's awfully sad, isn't it? About Vicky, I mean.
Yeah. Well, she had no criminal record of any kind.
Well, does
until now.
Nancy Lawson have a criminal record?
Oh, Mom, it is so frustrating. In fact, the law is so frustrating sometimes. In our criminal justice system, we let the defendant out on bail and we lock up the jury.
But you don't go setting yourself above that system, Stacy.
Oh, I won't. It's just that some people make a profession out of manipulating the system in their favor, and Nancy Lawson is one of them.
Ah, you think that she's done this sort of thing before?
Oh, precisely this sort of thing. Even her own family doesn't trust her. But her only official blemish on her record is one charge of trespassing. And since the property she violated had belonged to her mother, who's going to care about that? Nancy Lawson's criminal record is inscribed not at City Hall, but in the hearts and lives of the people she's wronged.
Oh, Stacy, that is a wonderful line.
Yeah. Well, that's all it is until I can back it up with some hard evidence. Nancy's out on this one is that she lost money personally when the Canterbury collapsed. So how could she be guilty?
Oh, but did she?
Yes. But I think it must have been after the fact somehow. If I had Dad's faith, I'd say it was divine retribution, certainly not by her design. Anyway, enough of Nancy Lawson. I want to hear how the fundraiser at the clinic's going.
Oh, wonderfully, Stacy. And you can see, I have all the decorations ready for tonight. And thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Well, I'm ready to go as soon as Dad gets here.
Do you know that we expect at least a 40% turnout?
Is that good?
That is superb.
Great.
It is almost as good as what we expect for Lee's campaign dinner, the only difference being one is for favors and the other for charity.
Oh, I'll bet Dad is so excited.
Oh, he is, Stacy. But we had a very unpleasant confrontation with Amber last night.
Where?
Right here. We were doing the last-minute preparations for today, and Amber came unexpectedly. And when she saw Dave, she turned it into a showdown. But you know what?
What?
Dave made no apologies. And it was Amber who retreated.
Oh, that is great. I wish I had been here. Wait till Gil Prescott hears about this.
Gil.
Oh, yeah, he called me right before I left the newsroom and asked me out to dinner.
He did.
Yeah, but don't worry about it, Mom. He's still as big a creep as ever. He's just thankful for the fact that I helped him out with the story. I guess I'll just have to humor him for a while.
These are just like the biscuits in England, Mrs. Lucas.
Well, good. I hope you enjoy them.
Oh, they look lovely indeed. Thank you.
You're welcome. Babs?
No, I better not. Thank you.
Very well.
Oh, what the heck. They call them biscuits in England. Maybe they don't have as many calories as cookies do.
Are you trying to tell me that you're dieting here?
Are you kidding? I have gained 6 pounds. Fat and happy. I'm trying to get Harold to cut down too, though.
Come get some biscuits, Granddaddy.
I think I have a better suggestion, Eric. Why don't you grab a handful and we'll go out and get some ice cream to go with it?
Oh, great. Is that okay, Mom?
Oh, wait a minute, Daddy. I thought that's what you went out for before.
Well, I started out to, but then I knew that if I held out long enough, Eric would want to change his mind and go with his grandfather. Come on.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yes, of course. Eric,
For the rest of
no,
us there.
we may be
Come
hungry
on, here we
too.
go.
I tell you, your father will do anything to avoid me.
No, Babs, listen, just ignore him. Here, have a seat. To tell you the truth, I've been feeling this for a long time. It's like he is competing with me for Eric's allegiance.
Oh, no. He just thinks I'm a bad influence, that's all.
No, Babs, no. It's not even today that I'm talking about. Daddy has been showing this in lots of little moments ever since Eric arrived here. I mean, he buys him things, like all that video equipment you saw upstairs and clothes, and he keeps buying and buying, and all those things are very, very enticing.
Oh, well, look. Don't feel bad. I mean, Eric is his grandson, his only grandson. How long has it been since he's had a chance to spoil him? Don't worry about it, for crying out loud. The only difference between your father and every other grandfather is that yours has a bundle.
Okay, maybe you're right. I guess he
spoils me a little too.
Yeah, so don't knock it. Have a cookie.
That'll solve our problem.
Yeah, well, it's a start anyway.
Are you sure you're not reading more into this than is there? Because Kate has made it very clear to me that it's not Dave, it's the Chesterfield Free Clinic she's trying to help.
Look, I'm in your corner, Lee. I don't want to see Mother and Father together again under any circumstances, if I can help it.
I hear you. I'm glad you're in my corner, too. You know, I suppose it must be quite a fascination for Kate to think after all these years her ex-husband might have changed. You know, it's novel, but the awful truth is, once a drunk, always
Always a drunk.
I do not intend to allow Kate to fall into that trap.
I wonder if they're going to be serving liquor at this open house.
That's an interesting point. I've never been to a reception without it. Champagne, at least.
They do. Maybe Dave will get carried away with the festivities and binge out or something. At least then Mother would see him for what he really is.
Let me ask you something. Is he completely teetotaling?
Well, it's the impression he gives since he got his religion. Why?
Nothing. I was just thinking. Is my crew ready for decorating?
Well, it's too late to back out now.
Hi, Daddy. Is Ione, are we going to go pick her up now?
Oh, no, I'm afraid she can't come.
Why not?
Oh, Ione's the receptionist, right?
Yeah, Jean Redland's mother.
Oh, she's wonderful. Why can't she come?
Well, Jean's son came down with the flu, and since Carla's pregnant, they decided to take the boy over to Ione's, so Carla would be exposed as little as possible.
Ah, what a shame.
Oh, it really is. She works so hard and everyone loves her. I wish you could meet her, Mom.
Oh, I think there might be other occasions. Well, are we ready?
Oh, Betty.
You grab that, honey.
All right. Large box
Okay.
here.
Here, can you take that? Oh, it's heavy.
What are you thinking, Lee?
I was just imagining. Wouldn't it be spectacular if Dave got smashed at his own party? In front of all those dignified guests. In front of God and everybody.
It would definitely be a farewell party instead of a fundraiser, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Not only would it mean the end of that free clinic, which is unfortunate, of course, it would also mean the end of Dave Phillips in this town.
It certainly would.
Now, there's only one thing I have a problem with here. Do you think that Kate might possibly react sympathetically?
Oh, I doubt it, Lee. I mean, she's been through this before. I mean, it's the reason she left him in the first place. The only reason she's attracted to him right now is because she honestly thinks he's changed. Mother's in a very vulnerable position right now. Well, it's only wishful thinking.
Yeah, no, I know, of course.
I mean, I seriously doubt if Dave would offer liquor on the premises, especially since he's got this image to uphold. But it's a nice thought.
Yeah, it was. Oh, I guess I'll see you over there.
No, you won't. I have no interest in that clinic, and I certainly don't want to see my mother make a fool of herself. You'll just have to tell me how it goes.
What would I do without you, Amber?
Well, you could possibly lose Kate. And if you lost her, according to Sebastian, you could lose the election.
Here's to you, Dave Phillips. 100 proof.
Did the caterer call?
Yes, the trays are on the way, and the ice and the drinks are in the refrigerator.
No alcohol.
Nope, but there is a beautiful fruit punch.
Oh, great. Listen, why don't we all do the decorations together, and then we can work on the refreshments later?
Fine.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Say, what are these?
Oh, those are pictures of some of the patients, the ones who cooperated.
Oh, what a lovely idea.
Well, give thanks to Kate.
You know what I thought we'd do? Put the photographs on this poster board like that. Would you like to do that, Terry?
I'd love to.
Oh, great. I'll help you. Okay, here is a double-faced tape, and I have an easel in the car, but, you know, it really might look well just posted on the wall.
Mm-hmm, I think so. Come on, Stacy, let's go over here. Let's get started on this.
Terry, I am so excited. Dad's in seventh heaven.
Well, this certainly is a special occasion for him.
Look at them. Don't they look great together?
Yes, they do.
Kate, you've outdone yourself. These are terrific.
Well, you want them to take home a remembrance, don't you? You know, this clinic is a gift to the community. And this is a gift for them to remember that.
I love to see them like this. I never thought it would happen.
I don't think your father did either. No wonder he seems so happy.
Are you ready for the tape?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Do you think we'll have time to get this all finished?
Oh, yes, and time to spare.
Thank you for respecting my request for having no alcohol. You don't think that will make some of your friends upset, do you?
And the people that I have invited can afford their own booze. We are here to raise money, not spirits.
You know, I think this one should go in the center, don't you?
Oh, yes, that's darling.
You know, your father is really a very dedicated man. It's remarkable. And in a way, he reminds me of Scott,
Who's that?
my husband.